Welcome to Trust RR Insurance. Everything in this video is for teaching and awareness only.
Insurance. You know, it's a word we hear all the time, but let's be honest. Do we really get what it is? Today, we're going to cut through all the noise, all the complicated jargon, and get to the real heart of it. Because insurance, at its core, is actually a super simple and powerful idea. It's your financial safety net. Let's dive in. So let me start by asking you a question, a really important one. What's your plan for life's what-ifs? You know, those things we all hope never, ever happen. But what if they do? What's your financial safety net look like? Well, the answer to that big question? It's insurance. That's what it's for. It's basically a financial product designed to protect you from the financial chaos that comes with unexpected events. You can think of it as your ultimate plan B. Now, the world of insurance can feel, huge and overwhelming, but it really doesn't have to be. In fact, you can pretty much understand the whole thing by breaking it down into just two main categories: life insurance and general insurance. Getting this difference is the absolute first and honestly the most important step. And the difference between them is actually incredibly simple. Life insurance is all about protecting people. It secures the financial future for you and your family. General insurance, on the other hand, protects your things, your health, your car, your home. Seriously, that's the big secret. It just boils down to people versus possessions. So let's jump into that first bucket, life insurance. This is all about safeguarding your life's journey and making sure the people you love are taken care of, no matter what. To really make sense of this, let's talk about a guy named Rahul. He's 30, he's got a family, and like a lot of us, he starts thinking, what would actually happen to them financially if I wasn't here anymore? It's a tough question for sure, but a really crucial one to ask. So, Rahul looks into something called a term life insurance plan. This is basically pure, no-frills protection. And the cost for this incredible peace of mind? Just 800 rupees a month. I mean, think about that. That's probably less than a lot of us spend on movie tickets and snacks. Okay, so for that 800 rupees a month, what kind of safety net does his family get? This. 1 crore rupees. That is the real power of a pure protection plan. A small, regular payment that creates a massive financial cushion for when it's needed the most. Now, this brings us to a super important point. Not all life insurance is the same. What Rahul got is term life. It's pure protection. That means you get low premiums for a really high amount of coverage, but there's no payout if you outlive the policy term. It's perfect if your main goal is just maximum security for your family at the lowest cost. But then you have things like endowment plans. These mix protection with savings. The premium is higher, the coverage is a bit lower, but you get a lump sum payout at the end. This is for someone who maybe wants a disciplined way to save, while also having some cover. So it's really a choice between a pure safety net or a safety net that's also kind of like a piggy bank. Okay, so that's all about protecting your life's journey, but what about all the stuff in your everyday world? This is where that second category, general insurance, comes into play. It protects the things you own and rely on every single day. This whole category is about protecting your valuables. Think about health insurance, for example. Neha had a hospital bill for 2 lakh rupees. Her insurance paid for it. Or motor insurance. Arun got into an accident, his car needed 40,000 rupees in repairs, and his insurer covered almost all of it. It even covers you when you travel, like when Meena got 25,000 rupees because the airline lost her bags. And of course, home insurance protects your biggest asset from things like fire or theft. Each one is a specific safety net for a specific part of your life. Okay, so we've got the what and the why of insurance. But how does it actually work under the hood? Let's take a quick look at the mechanics, which are actually a lot more straightforward than you probably think. So that price you pay, your premium, it's not just some random number. For life insurance, it's based on things like your age, your health, and your lifestyle. For health insurance, it's your age, medical history, and even the city you live in. And for your car, it's all about the model and how old it is. See? It's all just a logical way of looking at risk. And what about the part that everyone gets a little nervous about, making a claim? It can seem intimidating, I know, but it really just breaks down into 4 simple steps. 1, you tell the insurance company what happened. 2, you give them the paperwork. 3, they check everything out. And 4, they pay you the approved amount. That's it. Once you know the steps, it's not so scary. It's just a process. Whew, we have covered a lot of ground, from the 2 main types of insurance to how it all actually works. But if there is just one thing you take away from all of this, let it be this. When it comes to your financial safety, knowledge truly is your best policy.
I want to leave you with this line because it just hits the nail on the head. Most people buy insurance without understanding it and then face problems during claim time. This is the exact trap we all want to avoid, right? Understanding what you're buying isn't just a nice to have, it's everything. It's absolutely essential. And that brings us right back to the beginning, to that first big question. Now that you know the basics, the difference between protecting your life and your things, how it works, and why understanding it is so critical, I'll ask you again. Are you prepared for your what ifs?